record to the cloud. And because I have to leave in about 15 minutes to go to Ann Arbor, and I'm going to switch over to my phone so I can still be on the call while we're driving over there. So anyway, let me find where's district. Where'd you go?
I'm Kathy Koning.
No, you're District 11B1.
No, I'm not. I'm Kathy Koning.
Oh, there you are. Yes, you are now.
I know how to rename myself.
Okay.
That's one of the things we do as people join is we rename them all the time. Like
right.
Renee has a friend, Carmen Alexander, who is joining us today, and a computer just joined named Christopher Alexander. So I am going to assume that is Carmen. But so Carmen is muted at the moment, so Carmen isn't responding.
And I'm going to
mute the pain in the butt.
Well, Howard, I'm not sure why your wife wasn't seeing the buttons on the bottom of the screen.
Well, she can definitely see better than I can, so I don't know.
And we have this thing in Zoom where you can send an unmute request, and so you should just have to press OK. And so Roger tried sending her one of those, but it might just behave differently on tablets. We're not sure. All right, so hey, Carmen looks like a guy.
Oh my.
I think it's her brother because it's his laptop.
Oh, yeah.
I'm unmuted.
Unless Carmen's
hello.
Is Carmen? There's Carmen.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
And then we have Kevin Sandgren, who's also muted. Kevin, you want to unmute and say hi? Or not?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Hear somebody.
Okay, it's Kevin.
Yep, that's Kevin. All right.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Good. I'm using voiceover, so it was just told me it was muted.
And welcome, Carmen.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, Carmen?
Hello, hello. How are you?
All right, Sue from Macomb Township.
All right, let's see here. I think I got to turn voiceover speech off because it wants to keep telling me what's going on.
Oh.
There we go. There you go. 3-finger tap 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm learning.
Now we just got to get Renee to join us.
Yeah.
So, Carmen, did you get my text message?
I
was
just
that the one
got
that
it.
went?
That's what I just got it.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes when someone sends me a phone number for their friend, they might make a typo. So I never know for sure if I'm texting the right person.
Yes, yep. And it was 9-6. I might have sent you 6-9. I'm not for sure, but we got it now. So that's the good thing.
Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Great. Well, we should get started. And again, this is Roger. And I'm on the phone now. My computer is off. So hopefully uninterrupted by multiple talking devices. Does anybody would anybody like to start us off with a prayer? I didn't hear from either Art or David Sterneman.
I would.
We usually like to start off with some sort of a prayer. Would anybody like to do that?
Sue has volunteered.
Okay, Sue, that'd be great.
Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. Let your spirit be present in this meeting. In Jesus' name, amen.
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 Amen. Amen.
Amen. Yes, welcome.
So I'd like to go around the room and everybody say their name. I'm Kathy Koning from the Ann Arbor Evening Lions Club.
Roger Bossi from the Cereal City Lions Club and Winter Camp for the Blind.
And
Howard Holloway, Belleville.
And this is Sue Perry from Macomb Township, National Federation of the Blind Seniors.
This Linda is Brown from Southfield and Detroit.
Kevin Sandgren hiding out in Grand Rapids.
This is Rosemary Facilla, Muskegon hosts Lions Club and Summer Camp for the Blind in Muskegon, Michigan.
William Miller, Clear Lake Virtual.
And I'm Carmen Alexander from Rose Point Farms, Harper Woods Lions Club.
So how did you and Renee get connected, or have we introduced everybody?
Kristen
Hi.
and Jesse are in silent
yes.
mode, but that's okay.
Okay.
We know they're here.
We know they're here.
I went to, Renee is in my Braille class. We go to Braille class together
Oh, okay.
at the Greater
Okay.
Detroit for the Blind.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
she
has she recruited you to be a bowler?
She told me about you all bowling club. Yes. Yes, I will be coming in over there. I believe your first day is September the 3rd when my first Lion meeting take place as well.
So you're a new Lion then?
Yes, I am.
Great.
Welcome.
Well, congratulations.
Thank
Yay.
you.
Harper Woods. Yeah, that's a big club over there, I think. So great. Well, one of the things, and I'm going to be probably kind of transitioning out to the car soon, but one of the things I wanted to talk about was recently I was invited to go to Western Michigan University to their first annual Vision Fair, which is very similar to the one that's long been established in the Ann Arbor District Library, called Visions 2020 whatever. And so anyway, this is because Western Michigan also has an eye clinic. They have their orientation and mobility program. They're very involved in vision activities. And so they kind of felt like they should get on the bandwagon and offer something like this in this part of the state. So, like I say, this was their first attempt at it. There was probably 20 some vendors there. A lot of the usual suspects like Penricton Center for the Blind, Eversight, veterans, although the Veterans Department of Veterans Affairs didn't have a lot of stuff because they didn't know they were going to be exhibiting, but they had a representative there and a few handouts. There were JJ Medaw, who sells assistive devices. He was there. They had and there's several other. And so let's see. Oh, Bear Lake Camp was not there. I don't think. Somebody next to me, I think. Anyway, it was a really nice affair. They didn't have a lot of participants, I think, because they didn't have a lot of advance notice to people, and they were working on how they're going to advertise it. But if you're in this part of the state, you know, it would be one of those things that you'd want to check into, because they have a lot of great people that can help folks get involved with services or new equipment, those sorts of things. I sent out a link. Well, actually, it was a page, a PDF and a Word document, as well as an email to everybody on my list with this information. So, and Kathy I don't know if Kathy will try to text it out or not, but anyway, it's on an email.
How about by request? Because it's kind of long.
Yeah,
for
it's
a
kind of a
text
long
message.
Yeah, it's kind of long. So if you can't get an email or don't have an email and would like to get this, and I can mail it to you as well, but that's not going to help much if you can't see it. So it works best if you have a reader of some sort to read this document. But I'm just going to talk about some of the things real quick. One of the things that came up, the Pawpaw District Library was there, and Pawpaw is west of Kalamazoo, and they are going to start a book club, a low vision book club. It's going to be the last Friday of the month, starting August 29th. It's from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. And there's a phone number available as well. And I think they're going to have a Zoom option because I said, well, a lot of people would be interested, but maybe they can't get to your library. And so I think they're going to set up a Zoom option for this. One of the things that has been people have been curious about, and we've been hearing about it, is the Michigan Braille and Talking Book Library. They are coming out with a new version of their reader, book reader. This is a more high-tech version that you can download books. You can connect it to other devices. People have been anticipating this, but it hasn't been out. Well, they had so Scott Norris, who a lot of you know, he's one of the managers there at the Michigan Braille and Talking Book Library. He indicated they had one of these devices at the fair, but it's a prototype or it's a demo unit. But they are going to be made available to BARD account holders. I don't know I'm not sure what BARD stands for, BARD.
Well,
But
for audio reading download.
Okay, Braille and audio reading download. Okay. So
Yes.
if you have an account with them, and maybe some of you do, you will get one of these devices when they become available, maybe in like September, October timeframe. If you don't have an account, you can call Scott Norris to set up an account. And so,
Hey, Roger.
Yes.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
When
go
you
ahead.
say they're gonna send you a device. Mine is set up through my phone, which works out pretty good. I really don't want a device. I'd rather keep.
I
Um,
suspect
the way I'm doing it at this point.
you'll have to request it. They're probably not sending them automatically.
Yeah, because I
Um,
think on Roger's
Oh.
note, it said that you have to call Scott Norris to request one if you want one.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. But they still send me tapes. I returned I could return my recorder a couple years ago, turned it back in.
Okay. So I'm not sure exactly how they're going to distribute these, but I think there's not going to be a lot of them initially. So the people that have accounts would be able to get one of these. So like I say, and I've got on this email, I've got his information. If anybody wants to write it down or braille it, I can read it off to you.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay. So it's
All right.
1-517 284 4880. And his name is Scott, SCOTT Norris,
Norris.
NORRIS.
I have, let me read back to you. 1-517 284 4880.
Correct.
Do you want his email address?
I'll write down the email address. All right.
Say again?
I am ready.
Okay. NORRISS. Wait, why is there two S's? Oh, S for Scott. Okay. So Norris
Norris.
S. NORRISS 5
Mm-hmm.
at michigan.gov.
That's at sign. Okay. It says Norris F 5 at mich.gov.
Michigan.gov.
Yes, I put
Okay.
Michigan.gov.
Okay.
So the other thing that Scott told me about, and I didn't know about this, they have from September through June, they have a monthly tech talk It's a Zoom meeting. And so they talk about technology stuff. I've never participated. It's
Yeah, I'm aware of that too. Yeah.
okay. It's the second Saturday of the month. They're going to start it up September the 13th in 2025.
Yeah, they did that last year too.
So it's
tech group.
It's generally from 10:30 to 12:30.
Oh, great.
So if you're interested in tech, that'd be a good thing to check out.
What's the number?
It's the same number. Same number for Scott Norris.
517. I didn't read it.
284 4880.
That's for Tech Talk.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the number to call for the Tech Talk. That's the number to call to register to get on the list.
Oh, Scott Norris.
Right.
Yeah, because what he'll do is he sends out a notification and it'll have the Zoom information on there.
Just like we do for this call.
Oh, wonderful. I had 1517.
1:19 p.m. 3 notifications. Amazon Alexa. 34 minutes. 1. Saturday, July 26th.
Shut up. Not you. My stupid phone is yakking at me and I didn't even do anything.
Well, it happens sometimes.
Sorry, guys.
Welcome, Marion. We are going down.
How are you?
Pretty good. We're going down the list of information that Roger emailed out from his visit to Western Michigan University's Visions exhibition.
Okay.
Kathy,
are you all keeping cool? Trying to keep cool today?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's
got the air
here.
going.
Yeah.
Kitty boy. My kitty's laying on a chair by me too.
Better than on your lap.
Oh no, he's too big to fit on my lap for any length of time. He's
never too big. Oh my gosh, those 70-pound dogs think they're lap animals.
Yeah, well, this kitty's 17 and a half pounds, so.
Aw. What's the name of the kitty?
Yep, he's a big kitty.
Aw.
All right, Roger, do you want to finish your presentation?
Yep, I'll keep going.
Yeah.
So equipment wise, I met
Hello. Am I muted?
there's a people there from a company called Roast. And they have a lot of different options for readers.
Oh yeah.
Like magnifying readers. They have glasses. If you remember the Orcam glasses, that they basically magnify what you see in front of you and can talk to you about what you're seeing. All this stuff is not cheap. They have a portable reader that's like a phone size thing that's around $700, and that was about the cheapest thing they had. And I basically just tell you this for information. If you've got a way to get one of these things, it could be handy. They do have a unit that looks like a water pitcher. Okay, it's like a cone shaped device that has an arm on it. And you can hold this arm out, you can kind of, and you can put a piece of paper under this thing. It's a camera, and you can turn it upside down any direction you want, and it'll read the thing to you. And it also has Bluetooth capability. It'll plug into a phone, et cetera, et cetera. But that's like almost $2,000. But when you start looking at some of this equipment, it ranges up into the thousands.
Yeah, unfortunately, that stuff is not cheap. All of that is in the thousands or hundreds
for these
of
kind of
dollars.
devices. So this one is
That's a shame.
right. So this one was pretty nice. I mean, it's pretty nice, but it's like I say, if you have a rich uncle or a rich son or something that could buy this for you, it could be pretty handy. I know
Roger?
people are always looking for readers. Yes.
Roger, There is a program apparently, and I think Chair Austin at the association knows about this, where a person could get a loan, I guess a low cost interest loan to purchase these kinds of things.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is anybody familiar with Computers for the Blind out of Richardson, Texas? I have their phone number if anybody's interested.
Yeah, I know about Computers for the Blind. I got their contact information too.
Yes. I had the address and I also had the telephone number written down.
Yeah, we've talked about them a few times. Some
Yeah.
people on our call have had computers from them or sent them computers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a short story about.
My laptop doesn't work like it's supposed to.
So
Did
you
you
got
get
a
it from
laptop
them?
from them?
No.
Yes. Are you familiar with the program on inclusive care for the elderly? Hey,
Okay.
it's a very excellent program. They have people with various disabilities, including low vision and blind. And I talked to my social worker, and they raised money for the laptop, and they tried it out, and it's not working. So I'll get a hold to them first thing Monday afternoon.
Yeah, just get a hold of Computers for the Blind, and a tech person there will help you.
Yeah.
Right. I'll call them first thing Monday afternoon.
Yeah, just
I
call.
tried to donate a couple of computers to Computers for the Blind, and they have very high standards in terms of what they want.
Right.
So, like, the operating system needs to be like right up to snuff, And so the ones I had, which are decent computers, nice laptops, but they didn't cut the mustard for them. So,
Well, that's a cost. If they have to buy the operating system, that's money.
oh yeah. Yeah. Even the one I'm using now is not up to. I think it might barely. I think it might barely make their criteria, but I was kind of surprised.
I had to buy a new laptop last year because my old one wouldn't update from Windows 10 to 11. It just wasn't capable. It didn't have the right processors or something.
So I got a couple more things on my list here. I met a guy named Josh Thomas. He is with the Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired up in Grand Rapids. And he works pretty closely with Charis Austin, who many of you might know. But anyway, I've never seen like information from them. And so I picked up a couple of flyers. And of course, they are associated with Mary Freebed Rehabilitation Service. But they have a bunch of different things with, as far as the blind and assistive things like O&M, orientation and mobility training, and those sorts of things.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have an employment. They have a program called RISE, which is RASE, Reaching Inclusion Through Successful Employment. And so through this, they offer career counseling and planning, job seeking skills, essential fundamentals for employment, assistive adaptive technology skills, training. They have training that occurs in 3-month cohorts for groups of 5 to 8 people. A little fast. And it's interestingly, it's the coordinator is a gentleman named Osman Karoma. And he was, a couple of years ago when we had our virtual winter camp, he was one of the grad students at Western Michigan that spoke to us. So, so anyway, this is where he's wound up after he got his graduate degree, working with ABVI in this job employment program. So I think this would be useful for a lot of people that we that are on this call, maybe not today, but at other times. We always have people that are interested in, bettering their skills, looking for a job, that sort of thing. So, so this is just another resource. And that's in addition to Michigan Bureau of Services for the Blind. Of course, they were there. And a lot of you have familiarity with the training center, which is at Western Michigan University. So I met one of the ladies from that organization. So somebody had a question.
Yes, I had a comment.
Go ahead.
Of the Spring Center in Kalamazoo, and it's a very excellent program. They have an excellent orientation and mobility program, and those with low vision to no vision can participate.
And that's
program.
That's the training center, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And recently, I think it was Bill Chapman, who is one of our winter camp folks. He was going to be going to Leader Dog to get a tune-up on his orientation and mobility skills. And so I haven't heard. This was after our last call last month, and so I haven't heard how that went for him. But anyway, that's a free service as well over in Rochester, Michigan. Leader Dog for the Blind. They have you can do a week of orientation and mobility for free. It's free. So
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's a week or 2-week program there.
I don't know. It could be 2 weeks. I don't know.
For O&M is 1 week.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, William knows because he lives across the street from Leader Dog.
So it's a week or 2, William.
And plus in August here, I'm going to the training center in Kalamazoo for 4 to 6 weeks too.
When are you doing that, William?
In August, September.
Okay.
After my Leader Dog stuff is done, for the shows and that, the car shows, and
right.
When all that stuff is done, I'm going, so I'll be out there 4 to 6 weeks.
Great.
What are you going to do there?
I'm going to learn independent living, to where, I quit getting yelled at for cleaning house around here and don't do a very good job. I'm going to learn how to live independently. And then I'm going to do computer tech stuff to learn how to set my stuff up and all that good stuff.
Well, good for you.
That's great.
That sounds like a good time.
Well, William, while you're over there, we'll have to get together.
Sure.
Go out for dinner or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't even know exactly when. My caseworker, Emily, she hasn't gotten in touch with me, but when she brought me my TV glasses, my talking watch, and a couple other things, she said that she would let me know when I'm all registered and everything for over there, because they wanted me to go in May, but I couldn't go because they called me on Friday and said, you're leaving Monday. And I said, wait a minute. How in the hell am I going to get there? Who's paying for this? I was told you guys were doing this, that, and all the other stuff. Yeah, but she's on vacation, so we got you registered. I said, no. We're canceling this. We're going to do it when I'm done with my Leader Dog stuff. When the car show's done on August 30th, I'm all ears. So.
Good. How are you going to get there?
They're going to buy me a train ticket and send me by train, but they're going to send a taxi or an Uber to come and pick me up, take me to the train station, and then when I'm done, they're going to take me to the train station in Kalamazoo, come home, and bring me back to the house.
Well, there you go. I thought you were going to have to Pony Express it.
Well,
that would be better sometimes.
You can stand out on the highway with your thumb stuck out, you and Maze.
Yeah, do you think we'd
get with the Amish and get a buggy ride? Yeah.
I don't think we'd get too far with all them people trying to hit us or something,
No.
Yeah.
Well, they love the dog. They love the dog. They would stop for the dog for sure.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
Hey,
as far as
Roger.
I'm concerned, I want my driverless car. Hurry up.
That's what I want too.
Yeah. Howard, you had a question.
I got a suggestion for you. If you do go to Kalamazoo, there's a Irish restaurant, Irish pub. I think it's the only one there. I can't even recall the name of it, but the food was excellent and reasonably priced.
Because somebody told me there's a breakfast restaurant there that's called Breakfast at Tiffany's. So I don't know about that. And they said that it's got the best sausage and biscuit breakfast.
Oh. Well, that's one of my favorites, so I'll have to have to check that out.
Yeah. You know, I've
Well-
got a couple neighbors that live down the, you know, a couple doors down from me, and they went to school out there, and they were the ones that were telling me about it. So
Okay.
I'm kind of curious to hurry up and get out there and walk into town and see what it's about.
Well, you know, the nice thing is that you know, it's on the campus of Western Michigan, and so you're pretty much right downtown when you're there. So so it's convenient to a lot of things.
All right.
Google says the name of the Irish pub is O'Duffy's,
It's
but there's also McGonagall's and Shakespeare.
Hello, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, O'Duffy's is really great. It's in a neighborhood. I've been there. So we'll have to check that out.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like it. That kind of sounds like it there. I got the meatloaf. Man, we got 3 meals out of there. I ate 2 meals myself in 2 days, and one of the other guys took some. It was so much, but it was also very delicious. Very delicious.
All right. Party at O'Duffy's.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
So
And they had
Someone
cold beer.
said they had a question. Someone had a question. She says, "Can you hear me?"
Her name.
Linda,
Yes?
did you say you had a question?
Oh, no, not me.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Sue?
Hello,
who's this?
Carmen.
can you hear me?
Yes, Carmen.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yes, I was just trying to see my mute was on. I was trying to see about, I was just making sure my mic was open. I was actually saying stuff to you all and you couldn't hear me.
Oh, no. We've all done that.
Well, what did you have to say, Carmen? So go ahead.
No, I was just listening to everyone about the Kalamazoo and the the Irish pubs and stuff. I was just saying good eating and stuff. That's it.
All right.
Well,
Roger,
Yes.
you have 2 more items on your email.
I had one more thing. And it was, so the last thing I was going to mention was the Department of Veterans Affairs. And I met the person who is the representative or the person in Battle Creek that is their, I don't know what they call them, but she's their representative for the low vision area. And her name's Lauren McCarthy. And all I'll say about this is that if you know anybody that's a veteran and they're low vision or blind, everything is available to them. They spare no expense to help veterans with, you know, anything they need as far as assistive technology. And I don't know if they do any O&M, but I know that you can get all kinds of stuff. We've had veterans that have contacted us and either they've gotten upgraded with their like magnifier, so they've donated their old one to us. So it's, if you know anybody that's a veteran or if you are a veteran, then definitely if you haven't contacted them for services, you need to.
Roger, when I
yes.
worked for the VA, they do all that. And in fact, they'll send the veterans sometimes to the VA in Chicago, and they'll do more extensive work with them over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just for your information, because I'm quite aware of all that
Right.
when I was working for the VA, and they do a wonderful job. In fact, when they finally got the blind and visually impaired program at the VA, because I was hired before that even was established, they were able to get me equipment that I needed to do my work.
Okay.
That's when they got me the Victor Stream. They got me the NFB phone thingy. I can't remember what that was called. They got me a PackMate. You know, they got me a whole bunch of stuff that were useful to me. So just to let you know.
So
Great.
anyway, that's the end of my list as far as contacts. One of the and interestingly, they had a lot of the folks who are in the program came through, and so I was able to get a lot of people, you know, names for and talk to them about winter camp. And of course, most of these people don't know about winter camp. But what was great was that several students. So the training center has a program for graduating like high school seniors or people that are ready to go into college, to basically get them ready either for college or for working. And so, anyway, so I talked to several of these folks about winter camp, and they were all interested. And so these are young people who are like 19 to 20 years old, 19 to 21. And so we may have some youngsters at camp next year.
Yeah, good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes.
So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about mostly. But I know that the summer camp is coming up, and I was kind of curious. I know that the registration went out a little bit late. Have you had a good response, Rosemarie, on people wanting to come?
Well, so far as of Friday, Danae says she's received 17 applications. And I'm sure there are more coming.
Yes, I am one. I'll be a newbie.
And those who have contacted me, I have, let Danae know that a couple of applications may come in, a little later, but to make sure she puts those people on the list for sure.
Right.
And then also, anyone who is coming to Grand Rapids by bus, if you don't tell me what truck, what bus line you're coming in, if you're coming into the Woodland Mall, or if you're coming into the bus station, your arrival time, because I need to get that information to the Rockford Lions. And if they don't have it, they're not going to know you're there. So I need people to make sure that they send me that information. Email it to me. I guess you can text it to me. Renee texted me hers the other day. But I just, I absolutely need, like if you're coming in on Indian Trails to the, Grand Rapids bus station, arrival time, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever your arrival time is. Because we are very fortunate to have the Rockford Lions being willing to, pick up people at the buses and bring them up to the camp. Because otherwise we would have no way to get people to summer camp. So we're very appreciative of them, but we do need to communicate. So that's the most important thing. If and Danae did say for those applications she's already received, she was going to send out postcards so people should get verification that their applications have been received. And if there's any issues or problems, call me. If I don't answer, please leave a message. Because sometimes
number again, please.
Because sometimes I get scam calls and then I don't answer them unless I get a voicemail on it. The phone number, Sue, is area code 231 286 4439.
And Rosemary, I did call and leave a voicemail. I don't know if you got it or not, to see what type of assistance that you all was offering, because this will be my first time.
Yeah, call. I already have authorized you for the Lions to pay for your camp, so you're okay.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Oh, thank you.
We do that. We do that for campers who can't afford it. Our Lions Club supports that. So.
Oh, great.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
This is Linda. I have a question. I haven't rode a Greyhound bus in years. Do they permit you to bring a sack lunch or something to eat while you're on there? Is that permitted?
I have no idea.
Because we'll be on there for 2 hours, right? Is it for
Googling? Let's see.
No idea.
Can you eat on a Greyhound bus?
And another thing I want to know.
Yes, you can eat and drink on a Greyhound bus with the exception of alcoholic beverages. Greyhound encourages passengers to bring their own food and drinks, but suggests avoiding items with strong smells that might bother other passengers.
Okay,
thanks.
Okay, thank
no problem.
But then again, you may not be using Greyhound. You may be using Indian Trails, and their rules may be different.
Excuse me, Rosemary, do I still need to send my application in as well then?
Yeah.
Well, I'll mail it out first thing Monday morning. Okay.
We definitely need, your application because we need for people to have you know, especially your medical contacts or, you know, emergency contacts, because in case anything
Yes.
happens while you're
Okay.
at camp, we need that information. 'Cause
I'll send it out Monday morning.
even those of us who are volunteers, I mean, like, you know, I'm the original founder of the camp. I have to give her an application too. So everybody needs to fill out and mail in an application, please, and make sure you can
Okay.
do that as soon as possible.
Yes, I'll do that Monday morning.
And Colin, I already let's see. Go ahead and on your application, you know, indicate that your fee is going to be paid by the Muskegon Lions Club.
Okay, I'll put that on. Have someone to put that on there before I mail it out. Thank
Yeah,
you.
because this way they won't be expecting a payment from you.
Okay.
I checked, Indian Trails has the same bring your own food and beverage, no weapons allowed rule.
Alcohol.
Oh,
And-
do you happen to have a phone number for Indian Trails?
I can look that up. Let's welcome Nino, who just joined us.
Hey,
Hi.
Nino.
Okay.
Hey, Nino.
Hi.
Hi,
How's
Nino.
everybody doing?
We're good.
All right.
Good.
Doing good. We missed you at our meeting the other day, kiddo.
Yeah, I couldn't make it, but I felt bad about not being able to be there, but
That's okay. We'll see you at the next book club meeting.
betcha. You betcha.
All right, the phone number for Indian Trails. You got your pen ready?
Mm-hmm.
I have my bill.
989
I'm sorry.
989 725 5105.
Okay, thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
hadn't even thought about Indian Trails.
Well,
might
because
be.
Greyhound doesn't really run in Michigan, I don't think anymore.
Yeah,
At
who
least I know
knows?
not on this side of the state.
Who does it?
Greyhound, no Greyhound.
What?
We talked about buses on a previous call, and a lot of times, like if you do FlixBus, it seems to have the same exact schedule as the Greyhound website, as a third website that someone had brought up. So who knows who's driving the bus, but they all seem to be running the same bus from whatever website you go to.
Back to the number I wrote down. It says 1-989-725-1595. Should be 95 or 05. Which is it?
Can you start that again?
Let me
I
start.
had closed the website. Okay, 989.
989 725
Uh-huh.
51
I'm on a Zoom meeting.
95.
No, it
95.
ends in 5105.
Oh, let me read it again. 1-989 725 5105.
Yes.
No, she got the whole thing mixed up. This is 872.
What? No.
872-1505.
That's the Indian Trails phone number.
Okay.
1-989
Uh-huh.
725
Uh-huh.
5105.
Yes.
No, that's
Where's all that noise coming from?
It might be Nino.
No, it's Carmen. She must have had people come in the house.
Oh, Carmen, okay.
I'm gonna mute her. She got enough people there. She'll figure out how to unmute.
Kathy. Kathy, this is Marion Ward.
Yes, Marion.
Didn't you say the number was 1-989-872-1505 for Indian Trail, right?
No, that's all jumbled up. That doesn't even have all the right digits.
5.
Okay.
5105. 4 digits. Let me slow down and read it.
Marion, do you need it again?
Okay, what I said was you dial 989-872.
Wrong. Whoop, stop. It's not an 8, it's a 7.
Huh?
1-989 872
Yes.
5105.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I got it mixed up. Okay, sorry about that.
And that's the
Yep.
number for Indian Trails, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I hadn't lost the thread there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yep. As soon as Marion
725,
said
not
the H, she had
825.
the wrong number.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, I tell you what, it's I was trying to help over in Jackson. Shaw Rendell. I was trying to help Shaw Rendell figure out if there was a way to get even to Grand Rapids from Jackson, Michigan. And it's like there's no way to get there without spending the night someplace. It's
Oh, Lord.
What?
really crazy. There are no bus routes from Jackson to, you would have to go somewhere else to get a bus to get to Grand Rapids.
Well, it's
Because
just like
nothing apparently, like Muskegon, there are no, you can go from Jackson to Kalamazoo. You can't even take a bus from Jackson to Lansing. You know, it doesn't seem like. So, I mean, that was crazy.
It is crazy.
So it's really unfortunate that there isn't better transportation.
And the
Well,
train is really awful too, because what if you take the train, you want to go like, say, onto the west side of the state, like Grand Rapids, you'd have to get the train. It takes you all the way to Chicago.
Oh yeah.
And you got to sit there
Yeah.
until like 5 in the evening, Chicago time. Then it takes you all the way around the lake, comes all the way back up, stops at Holland around 10:30, and into Grand Rapids around 11
Yeah.
o'clock.
Problem is the
Oh.
train
At
doesn't
night.
come across. The train doesn't come across the state. It only comes up the
No.
lakeshore. But Roger, I don't know what site you were on, but Indian Trails has a 2:50 p.m. Jackson bus running to Grand Rapids, arriving at 5:35. So
Oh,
you could leave in an hour and be there for dinner for 22
Okay.
bucks.
okay. Well, I'll let.
And I just wanted to check out Amtrak. This is Linda, and it's way too expensive. It is $159.30
Yep.
round trip.
Yeah, that's. Well,
Yeah, that's way too much. And like somebody was saying that they had to go over and wait in Chicago and all of this other stuff, and I just said,
Yeah.
forget that one.
Yeah, because this is Rosemary. Yeah, that's what because my friend Shirley usually takes the Amtrak up because, again, Indianapolis is no Greyhound from Indianapolis to Grand Rapids, so she can't take the bus like she used to. So she has to take the train, and she doesn't come into Holland until 10:30 at night, and she leaves Indianapolis like sometime in the morning.
Ooh, wow.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, that's.
Hey,
I don't
hey,
know if she's going to make it this year, but anyway, that's usually how she has to do it.
Mhm.
Hey, Kathy, can you send me the link that you found that bus?
IndianTrails.com.
Okay. All right.
But there's 2 Grand Rapids destinations.
Yeah.
So you have to
Yeah.
pick.
It's,
You have to pick the right. Well, I picked the bus terminal since I'm on a bus website, but there's also an Amtrak option.
No, take the bus terminal.
Not the Amtrak itself, but the Amtrak terminal.
Oh, right.
But the
But,
Amtrak
yeah.
terminal, there may not be anybody there
You're
because
right.
Amtrak doesn't always have people there at their terminal. I would make sure you go to the regular bus terminal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just talking about whether it exists or not. The next logistics is, another story. But yeah, Indianapolis to Grand Rapids, no Indian Trails option.
Yep.
Nope. We know. No buses.
Just confirming since
Yep.
I just like clicking buttons. Taking a screenshot for Roger so he can find it again.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know why I was having so much trouble. I don't know if I probably wasn't on Indian Trails. I think I was on the Flixbus website. That was the issue, I think. I was on the Flixbus thing.
Okay.
I don't know.
But just to reiterate for people that if you are taking the bus, please make sure you know where your bus is going to arrive and the time so that I can convey that to the Rockford Lions Club and they can make sure that people get picked up.
Okay.
And they will pick you up at camp and bring you back to your bus station on Sunday, just so you don't
Okay.
have to worry.
All right.
And
That's
anybody who
something.
wants to drive, they're welcome to do that. Some people are, pulling together and hiring a van and have a driver or whatever. So however people want to, are able to pull their transportation together to get to the summer camp. There may come a time at some point when we may not be able to do it anymore, but we're going to keep trying to do it as long as we're able to get the cooperation to, get transportation taken care of for us.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Any other topics we want to talk about today?
Trying to think of it. Well,
What's everybody doing?
It's almost
Yeah.
football season.
Football. It's still baseball season.
yes.
Well, where the Tigers are playing lately, I don't know.
Oh.
Well, for the
Me.
baseball fans, if people are interested, here in Muskegon, we have a historical baseball field called Marsh Field. And it was where during World War II, with the Women's League used to play there. And so we have some people that are working with the city to, revive it. And what they do is that they have the college leagues come in. And so on the 4th of July, they came and asked me if I would sing the national anthem for the beginning of the Clippers baseball game, which I did. And they played the Monarchs, and the Monarchs were ahead, and then the Clippers came back and won the game.
Nice.
Hey.
So it was fun.
fun.
And I'm a baseball person, so that really was nice for me.
Okay.
Coming from New York, you got to be a baseball person. You're not a football person.
So coming from Ann Arbor, you got to be a football guy.
I know.
Oh, yeah, that's definite.
Michigan, Ohio, you're all foot people.
We won't even mention that school down south.
Well, I kind of laugh at myself because my dad was a big baseball fan. We never watched football, and when I got to junior high school and went to one of my first football games, I had no clue what they were doing. Like 1st and 10, what the heck does that mean?
Nobody knows.
It's a lot of fun, though.
At least I knew what a touchdown was. But I had to laugh. I think
That's all you need to know.
Andy Griffith does this thing about football. It's hysterical. I don't know if you ever heard his little blurb that he did on that, but it's really funny. I have a copy of that, and sometime if anybody wants to hear him talk about the football game that he first went to and didn't know what it was, people kind of pushing each other around. It was kind of funny. So okay, that's enough.
Linda, as fast as this year is flying by, do you know that some stores have Halloween things up already?
That's
Already?
crazy.
It's the next holiday.
Isn't it something? Hey, the time is going by fast enough as it is.
I know. Well,
Well, but
usually,
then Halloween's in 2 months, so
usually they
Christmas in
have the
4 months.
holiday
It'll be right
section,
here.
and they have to put something in the holiday section. But back to school should be in the holiday section right now.
well, yeah, but that's already done and over now. September is almost here, so that's all.
Some places already have Christmas too.
We've already got.
Yeah, they've had that up all summer.
You have that.
Try to buy a swimsuit
Yeah, you can't.
and
Not
accessories.
now.
Yeah, isn't that something?
I've got the
You better
Andy
start
Griffith
Buy
buying
long
winter.
underwear, but you can't buy a swimsuit.
Well, you better start buying your winter boots now.
This means Christmas.
And winter coats, they're stuck buying winter gear.
I've got the Andy Griffith football. We listened to a couple minutes of a YouTube recording of the Andy Griffith baseball story. Copyright laws dictate that we cannot include it in our meeting recording here. 1953, he did this.
I thought that was the funniest thing I ever heard when I heard that. I said, yeah, that sounds like me.
Yeah, I've never heard that. That's pretty funny. I'll have to listen.
Yeah, it's really great. The first time I listened to it, I was laughing so hard I couldn't stop. I was like, oh my gosh.
All right, I'm sending it to Roger so
So,
we can include it in the minutes today.
All right, so we
Yeah.
can.
And
listen to it
AI is
again.
doing our
Good.
minutes, so.
AI is doing our minutes for us.
Well,
So
how
that's
nice of
kind
them.
of a nice thing. Yeah. They're actually pretty accurate. I mean, I had to change a few things, but for the most part, it was pretty well on target. But what I was going to, Kathy and I have been talking because it's so busy during the summer. We're considering taking the month of August off, especially since we have summer camp coming up in the middle of August and resuming in September. You guys okay with that?
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I am.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Seven.
we'll give you a Saturday off. But anyway, so let's figure on let's see. I guess we'll just say the third Saturday in September for now.
September 20. We should look and
Okay.
see when fall conference is, because sometimes we have to shift due to fall conference.
Yeah. Should be a problem in September. October is fall conference.
Okay,
So shouldn't be a problem in
So-
September, I don't think.
so September
Okay.
20.
September
Oh, great.
20th. Today.
Yeah.
And
Sounds good.
so I will try to. So there was a question about the phone number for the call today. Linda had a question about the phone number because what I had sent out on my email was a little different than what Kathy sent in her text. So Kathy and I will coordinate on that, and I will make sure that the email that the phone number that I send out is going to be the same as what she sends out. So
Good
there's
idea.
not that confusion.
Well, the question really was, how come the number Roger sent in the email this month was different than last month's phone
Right.
number? But that's because Zoom has, thousands of phone numbers that you can dial. But as long as you have
Okay.
the right meeting ID, you'll end up in the
Uh-huh.
right place.
Okay.
The meeting
So-
ID is the most important. So if you have a number programmed in your phone to call, that number will work. It's just that the meeting ID has to be the one that ends in 0061, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's correct.
So that's where we had some confusion earlier in the year when I set up some new numbers and had a different ID. So we've gone back to the old ID, and we'll keep that forever.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
So anyway, well,
Sounds good. Thanks.
So I hope everybody enjoys their summer. I think we're going to wrap up a little bit early today, just so people can have the rest of the day to enjoy.
He means on time.
Okay.
All right,
Well, I'll
everybody.
I'll
Take
see
care
you
now.
guys at summer camp.
Yep, we'll
Yeah.
see some of you at summer camp. Yay.
Okay.
Have
Just
fun.
remember, let me know when you're coming and where.
Okay, I sure will.
All right. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
thank you, everybody.
Have a good
Enjoy
day.
the summer.
Goodbye.
Okay, Sue, you're going to call me later, right?
Yes, I'll call you at 3:30.
3:30. Okay.
It is.
It's 2:00 right now.
Yeah. I'll be calling you at 3:30
Okay.
on the bus.
That'll be great. On the number, you got the number. So I'll talk to you
Wrote it
later.
down.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Kathy.
You're welcome. See you. Bye.
Have a good day, everybody.
You
You
too,
too.
Dino.
Thank you.
You're welcome.